In this video, we're going to talk about adjusting your soil, including the pH, also cover some winter protection. The best time to do this is really in the fall and early winter after pruning. That gives the soil time to absorb those adjustments over the course of a couple of months. One of the adjustments we're doing today in the garden is potassium. I have a very sandy soil, and the soil tests through the years have revealed that the potassium level is quite low. We're aiming for between 50 and 70 on the scale for what was given to me by the state of North Carolina. And I was testing in the 20 to 30 range initially. Most of these beds are now up in the range of approaching 50, some cases right in the middle. For those beds, I did not add potassium. The other beds certainly did need. Another slight adjustment we made was adding some lime to the garden. We're lucky in North Carolina, we can send away a soil test for free April 1st through November 30th, and I've taken full advantage of that. The good pH for a rose bed should be between 6.2 and 6.7, and the majority of our beds tested between 6.5 and 6.7. In fact, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, those beds tested perfect. But bed 1 and 2, you can see I'm applying some lime. They tested anywhere from 5.5 to 5.9, and because of that, we added about 10 to 13 pounds of lime per 100 to 150 square feet. Now that I've got the lime down, this will be a good time for the winter for it to, again, percolate through the soil. Now I'm going to add some winter protection. If you've got leaves in your yard, this is the perfect thing to add to your rose bed. It adds nutrients through the course of the winter as it breaks down. But more importantly, it's a free resource. In my yard, I have a couple oak trees that are kind of on the perimeter, so I don't have a ton of leaves. In the past, I've actually collected leaves from neighbors. When we lived in upstate New York, the leaves were really, picked up, put in these nice big brown paper bags. I would collect them from the neighbors, and then I would add many, many, many inches of leaves to the garden. This was for winter protection. Here in the South, we don't get quite as cold winters, but this winter we did drop down to 15, and because of the bud union, the graft of the rose of Fortuniana is supposed to be planted above the soil line, they are at risk. So this year I tried something different. I chopped up the leaves and I mounted them up at the base of the rose to add some extra winter protection. At the very least, as those leaves decompose, they break down, they're going to add some humus to the soil itself, and the worms certainly love them. And you can see I'm doing this around the base of each rose after I did the lime and potassium, and this is what it looks like at the end. Hope you enjoyed the video.